Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. All of you know about that in the previous class we discussed about the enzyme and the activation energy. Also discussed about the substrate molecule. All of you know about that any substance which speed up a biochemical reaction is known as enzyme, or any substance proteinous in nature which alter the rate of a biochemical reaction is known as enzymes. And all of you know about the substrate, that any molecule which join the active site of enzyme is known as substrate. And all of you know about the activation energy, that actually during a chemical reaction the minimum amount of energy supplied to break a chemical bond is known as activation energy, or the energy which change the reactant into products is known as activation energy. Today we discuss about the metabolisms. Okay. Today we discuss about metabolism. First, coming toward the definition of metabolism, that what is metabolism? Okay. The sum of all chemical reactions take place in living organisms is called मेटाबॉलिज्म. इन जितनी भी हमारे पास केमिकल रिएक्शन है that are take place in living organisms are called metabolism, or reaction in which energy is released or consumed is known as metabolisms. Means the type of reaction in which the energy is released or consumed is known as what? Metabolism. And the branch of biology in which we study about the chemical nature of an organism and chemical reaction take place in them is known as biochemistry. The study of chemical nature of organism means that what type of chemical is present in that organism and what type of chemical reaction take place in that organism is known as biochemistry. On the basis of energy, metabolism consists of what? Catabolism and anabolism. Okay, what is catabolism? The type of reaction in which the energy is released is called catabolism, while the type of reaction in which the energy is consumed is known as anabolism. Means the reaction which required energy is known as anabolism, and means the reaction which produce energy is known as catabolism. For example, respiration, and for example, photosynthesis. Okay, or the reaction in which the polymers are converted into monomers is known as catabolism. Now, what is a polymer and what is a monomer? All of you know about the polymers are also called macromolecule. Okay, molecules having a high molecular weight, molecule having high molecular weight is known as what? Macromolecules. And all of you know about the monomers, that molecule having low molecular weight is known as what? Monomer. So the reaction in which the polymers are converted into monomer and in which the energy is released is known as catabolism. For example, हम ले ले coming toward the anabolism. Anabolism. अच्छा, reaction are the type of reaction in which energy is consumed. It's called anabolism. Means the reaction which required energy is known as anabolism, or the reaction in which the monomers are combined to form polymers is known as anabolism. For example, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. All of you know about that. In photosynthesis, CO2 combined with water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll form what? O6. Means CO2 A भी monomer है, H2O भी monomer है. It combined in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll to form what? C6H12O6 plus H2O plus what? Oxygen. Means the reaction in which the monomers are combined to form polymers is known as what? Anabolism. अगर आप ले ले कैटाबोलिज्म, सो हमारे पास इसमें आता है रिस्पायरेशन. हमारे पास इसमें क्या है? जो पॉलीमर बने हुए हैं फोटोसिंथेसिस के एंड पे मींस C6H12O6. Oxygen is combined with it, means oxidation reaction take place and convert the polymers into monomer like CO2, water plus what? Plus energy. It is in the form of ATP. And all of you know about that, when one glucose molecule is completely oxidized in the presence of aerobic respiration, it produces what? 36 ATP. And all of you know about that, actually it is an energy currency or units. This was all about the metabolism, that actually the sum of all chemical reaction taking place is known as metabolism. And the branch of biology in which we study about the chemical reaction take place in living organism and chemical nature of that organism is known as biochemistry. Catabolism, वो reaction in which the energy is released is known as catabolism. For example, हमारे लिए respiration को and the reaction in which the energy is consumed is known as anabolism. Inshallah, in the next class we discuss about the properties of enzyme. Okay, thank you.